www.washburnreview.org.
Hi, and welcome back to KSWU News. I'm Carly Willis, and I'm joined by the Vice President of Washburn Student Government Association, Randi McAfee. Randi, it's good to have you with us.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
So tell me about your role with homecoming as the Vice President.
Well, the Vice President of WSGA each year is traditionally responsible for all of homecoming. And so that involves first the homecoming committee, and I work with Dr. O and Jess Barclow and Stagel, and we start in March and we work all the way until homecoming week to make sure homecoming is put together for the students each year.
Wonderful. So explain the theme to me, Ichabod's Unleashed this year. There's been some questions about that one.
There has been questions. Ichabod's Unleashed was something we came up with because we wanted it to be more vague. So in the years past, there's been things like space themed or Halloween themed, and we've always had the groups do the same kind of floats, the same kind of dances, and we thought that if we did something more vague, then we could have some creativity added. So Ichabod's Unleashed was kind of an idea that was thrown around because it was something that would be different, and it would spark some creativity among the students, and we would see what they came up with, whether it was who let the dogs out or a boxing match, whatever it would be, they could express themselves a little bit more.
Wonderful. Yeah, I saw the top hats. There was some Rock'em Sock'em robots.
There was some Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Who let the dogs out, and some chains and all sorts of stuff with that. So tell me about how you choose the events that go on during homecoming. Do you stick to the ones that worked in the past, or do you try things new?
Well, for me this year, I chose to stick with the ones that they've done in the past just because I feel like Washburn could use some tradition added to it. A couple years ago, my predecessor, Caprice Cortez, she tried something new and it went over well, but I just thought that if we stuck to what we were used to, more students would become familiar with those event titles and be more familiar with them. So that's why I decided to go with the traditional schedule this year.
Okay, so what are some of the big events from here on out this week?
From here on out, we have open mic night tonight in the library. That's always a favorite. Students get to go up and do poetry, singing, whatever skill they want to show. And then tomorrow we have Yell Like Hell and Woo Chef. Woo Chef is during the day. They decorate a cake. There'll be a secret ingredient that is announced last minute, and they can do whatever they want to this cake to make it all Washburn. And then Yell Like Hell is, of course, the dance competition that any group can put together, any dance, cheer, combination, and really go out there and just have fun with it to make a pep rally for the game on Saturday.
Sure. And if you're just now joining us, I'm Carly Willis, and I'm here with the Vice President of the Washburn Student Government Association, Randi McAfee. So what do you look forward to each year with homecoming, personally?
My favorite part each year is probably Yell Like Hell. I think that is always on the top of my list just because it's so many people and everyone gets so excited for it. Everyone puts in so many hours of work and choreographing, and then when it comes to the time of, like, they want to kill it and do it the best that they can, and then they get announced that night who wins. And so I think that that's one of the most fun events, but I'm also looking forward to the game on Saturday.
Sure. So what will a successful 149th homecoming feel as an accomplishment to you?
It will feel wonderful. I just want the students to have as much fun as they possibly can and really remember why they're at Washburn, show their school spirit, and do everything that they can do to become involved while still having fun and getting to know other students on campus.
Wonderful. Well, Randi, thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing the fruits of your hard work. When we come back, I'll catch you up on all the good Hollywood gossip. We'll be back after this.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United